Well, here we are, everybody, with something a little bit different. A request was made for some Turkish music, and I was scrolling through and I saw this, and it kind of caught my eye. I'm going to mispronounce everything, so I apologize in advance. I'm going to use what I know from Spanish to make the pronunciation. So we're going to be listening to Ilyas Yalcintas, and the song is Isindeki Duman. I'm very excited. This is actually something that's completely new. I don't know anything about any of these artists that was recommended. I don't know how the music is going to sound, so we're going in fully blind. Let's check this out, shall we?
Biri vardı çoktan, izi kaldı kalpte, camımın damlasında.
Ooh.
Duruyormuş orada, sanki bir düşmancasına. Sevemez misin?
Great use of the bass.
Bağlayamaz mı gönlümün bahçesine? Kanadım kırıldı bak, yağmurum ol ya yüzüme. Tükendim çok, yaraları açan, dağılmıyor içimdeki duman. Sen istersen yanalım o zaman. Gel artık, yok yüreğe dokunan. Tükendim çok, yaraları açan, dağılmıyor içimdeki duman. Sen istersen yanalım o zaman. Gel artık, yok yüreğe dokunan.
Very nice.
Biri vardı çoktan, izi kaldı kalpte, camımın damlasında. Duruyormuş orada, sanki bir düşmancasına. Sevemez misin? Aşkı bağlayamaz mı gönlümün bahçesine? Kanadım kırıldı bak, yağmurum ol ya yüzüme. Tükendim çok, yaraları açan, dağılmıyor içimdeki duman. Sen
Yeah, he's got a nice voice.
istersen yanalım o zaman. Gel artık, yok yüreğe dokunan. Tükendim çok, yaraları açan, dağılmıyor içimdeki duman. Sen istersen yanalım o zaman.
Wow.
Gel artık, yok yüreğe dokunan.
That's awesome. Okay. There's actually some things that I really want to talk about. I like his voice. It's a little bit deeper. He's got a little bit more flow with it, right? And the thing that I really like about this particular kind of music in general is it has that nice kind of Arabic sound to it in his vocals, but the instruments themselves have that more Latin flavor. And I feel like that this would generally, if you think about it, wouldn't generally mix, I feel like, but I think it mixes really well. I think the nice thing is too is the fact that he has kind of an even keeled tone. It's deeper voiced. He kind of just has this nice, smooth, you know, vocal. And I think the nice thing is too is his voice, because it's more smooth. There's a little less dramaticism to his voice in general, and because of that, I think it kind of gives it this nice tone that you can still hear his vibrato in certain areas, but I appreciate the fact that when you listen to it, there's this richness and kind of more of like this longing. It feels more like when since the song is kind of more of a ballad and it's a little bit more of a sadder song, I do feel like that it gives it this like feeling of like, "Oh, I don't believe it. You know, it's like you haven't realized what has happened yet. And that's kind of the stage that he's singing in. And I think it ends up creating this really nice kind of vibe where it sounds and feels like he is reminiscing rather than being angry about the split up. And I think that in a lot of senses, that's one of the first areas that you go to upon breakup. And I feel like a lot of people don't really sing or discuss that part of a relationship. So I think that that sounds really cool. And I think it actually ends up really lending to the song. And I kind of want to just play this part a little bit so we can kind of understand like that mix of like Arabic and some Latin flavor and a couple of things that I want to discuss as well.
Kök yüreğe dokunan tükendim çok yaraları açan dağılıyor
F sharp minor.
duman sen istersen yanalım o zaman gel artık yok yüreğe dokunan.
Great use of the violin coming in right there. I love the use of the bass. It's just kind of constantly moving and keeping this new beat. That's another thing that I think sounds really nice with this song. There's not really any like pausing. It just kind of feels like it's continuously moving. It's kind of like a river, right? It just kind of keeps that pace, that feel, that vibe. You're just kind of able to get into the song and let it take you to the end of the song. And it's a nice ride. And I think that's something that really, really helps with the vibe is this as well. You get this beautiful idea of their relationship, how they were, and now he's just kind of reminiscing and missing that. And again, I kind of like the fact that there's not this like rage and like revenge vibe behind the whole thing. It's just, man, remember the good times. And he paints it in such a way that does not feel like he's holding a grudge. I like that. Really nice voice. If you want me to keep going down this rabbit hole of Ilyas, leave all and any song suggestions down in the comments below. Thank you. We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.